So today, I want to do a 7-mile run. I've never done a 7-mile run before. The farthest I've ever been able to go is 6 miles. I'm going to be running the entire length of Golden Gate Park. It is 3.5 miles long, so I'll be running it twice. This is something I've always wanted to do, but never really thought I could until today. This is me before my 7-mile run, and this is me after running 7 miles. I'm really sweaty. I look crazy. Speaking of doing difficult things that I've been trying to do for a while, today I want to organize my studio slash bedroom slash bathroom. This is my studio. It's also my bedroom. I live in here. This is where I do everything. I make every piece of art in here. I make all my videos in here. I sleep in here. I live in here. This is me. And currently a lot of the surfaces and storage in here is just not being used as efficiently as it could. I'm gonna be moving things around. So that area doesn't look the best. This is full on clutter. This area also doesn't look the best. It's just filled with random tools and things. The same goes for right here. This just doesn't look that great either. There's just a bunch of random stuff here. And my desk looks crazy right now. So I want to reorganize things. I want everything to feel just a little bit more efficient, and I want everything to be in its right place. So let's get into it. I started by removing everything from the shelves, and along the way, I even found some treasure. Completely empty. Well, except for that guy, but kind of like him there. There are a few spots up here from, I think, cups that were left. I think I'm gonna wipe everything down real quick and just get it looking a little bit more clean. So I pulled out everything from the shelves and it's just a bunch of random stuff. I'm gonna go through it now and try to sort out the trash from everything that I want to keep. I'm gonna start pulling out the stuff from these shelves now and just start adding it to the other piles I've already started. Decided to put like fun things over here. These are games. I have my Switch here. There's some random just toys and things. Cameras then turn into art supplies. Things I want to keep, memorabilia stuff. Things that are useful, but I don't quite know the place yet. Box of tarot cards. I don't quite know where to put everything yet, but as the piles get bigger, I can kind of gauge how big the space needs to be in order to put them. So some of these piles are pretty small, which means I can probably just put them in a drawer or something, whereas some are really big and they probably need to embody a shelf. So a little bit ago, I got this really cool vintage suitcase. It's not really functional for actually traveling with. It's like, this would be a giant pain in the ass to actually travel with, but I think it looks really cool. And I think it would look pretty good right there. And it does. I think that looks sick. I don't know what's gonna go in there yet. Something should go in there. It's completely empty at the moment. But I think it'd be a good idea to store some of these art supplies that are on some of these other shelves. That way they're still in the room, but they're just kept away and they're not really unsightly. I think on this upper shelf here, I'm going to try to just put some of the stuff that I know I wanna bring every day and maybe put up some of my cameras. Here's the pile. Everything on all the shelves in my room. It's a lot of stuff. The last thing I have to go through is my desk. It should be quick. I usually go through it about every couple weeks. Just gonna throw away sticky notes and just consolidate all of the little art supplies that I've been using. Parking ticket, 108. Recently I've been getting these almost every month. They used to not really care over here, but I guess they started cracking down. It used to be that you only get one maybe once a year. Now that I'm getting them almost every month, I think I finally have to start paying for a parking permit. Okay, I think it's finally time to start putting some things away. I'm gonna start with these shelves, see what really fits on there. I'm thinking either cameras or art supplies are gonna go there, and I'm gonna try to put them in a way that's actually nice to look at, hopefully. This duffel bag is the bag that I put all of my light gear in, and it would make sense to have it with all of my camera stuff here, but it doesn't really fit, which is why I was always on this black shelf that was over here. I'm kind of thinking I might just put it in the garage. I do need to access it pretty often though, so I'd like it to be in here. I think for now, I'm just gonna leave it out and see where this track leads me. Maybe my cameras don't make sense to be on the shelf. Maybe they make sense to be somewhere else. So, we'll see. I'm liking this a lot more. Everything here is either serving as a function or as sort of like an aesthetic piece or both, which is really nice. It's all just art supplies. There's a couple things here that aren't art supplies. This bowl full of the stuff I want to take with me. This bag is technically art supplies. I do think I want to hang it maybe here. And then here we have some board games. The space is feeling just a little bit empty, so I put the board games there to kind of fill it. I think they kind of work. They don't really look like clutter, and the colors kind of go with everything else around it, so I think it works. After getting the first set of shelves organized, I decided to try organizing all my camera gear onto the black shelves. It took a few tries moving things around, but eventually I landed on this. Okay, this works, but now I gotta find somewhere to put my boots. So in my closet, I have a few shelves that just have a bunch of random stuff. This one is clothes, a little bit of camping gear, just random things like that. And then here, it's a whole lot of space that's, again, being taken up by nothing except for a yoga mat and a box. So I think if I can find somewhere else to put these, I can then put all my shoes in here. The yoga mat looks like it would fit perfectly in this shelf over here. Let's see. I think I'm gonna put this there too. Just keep this little workout corner. Let's see what else is in here. Let's see. Looks like jump rope and some exercise bands. I don't know if these exercise bands work. Oh, no, they don't. Super old. Oh. Maybe they just... Maybe only in the area that it was tied? Oh. Weird. Ah! What was I doing? Boots. Fancy ones I'm gonna pull out. I started by reorganizing my main shoe shelf. My plan was to keep the shoes that I use most often easily accessible and put all the rest into the closet. This is what the shoes look like now. These are the only ones that I couldn't get to fit. They're kind of my yard work shoes, so it's probably better that they don't come into the room. Keep any mud, dirt, sticks, whatever, just outside of here would probably be preferred. So I think I'm just gonna stick them in the garage. I want to try to leave this shelf empty. Sydney ends up spending the night a lot, and she always needs somewhere to put her stuff. Before, I was having her put it by the front door, but I think this will be plenty of space for her to put stuff here. She left these shorts last time she was here, so Sydney's shelf. All that's left is this pile. Useful things, but I don't know where to put them. These are all the things. And now I have to find a place for them. These last three things don't belong in my room. The bowl goes in the kitchen, the light bulb goes in the pantry, and this last thing is something I'm gonna be using in our greenhouse. That's kind of everything for the day. It's all organized now. Looks really good. Super happy with that. Really happy with that, actually. This looks so much better. Yeah. I'll see you all next time.